All right, we are live. In this video, I sold 14 items, I think, for $14.63, and today I'm going to be shipping them. So we are going to my basement where these items are stored. Basically, I sell on Amazon FBM, fulfilled by merchant mostly, and we'll get some more light down here, but honestly, there's not a ton of light. That's just how it goes. Oh, that's hilarious. There's a bunch of an item that I'm trying to liquidate right on the table there. But yeah, I'm going to be shipping these items, answering any questions as we go. This would be a good thing to just turn on if you're listing, if you're shipping something. The screen's not going to be that important because you're going to just keep seeing my polybag station here for the most part as I'm shipping. But I'll be here answering any questions, talking about stuff that's on my mind with my business. I just got back from Scotland, and that was a bunch of fun with Christiana. That was just a really good experience. I discovered I love like different types of trees and plants and museums and stuff like that. So that's a bunch of fun. Traveling back was a bit rough. I got sick as we were traveling back. So been recovering from that a little bit. But yeah, I'm going to go ahead and get started. The screen is just going to be kind of left like this while I go try to find my items. The breakdown is I sold, I think, 10 items on Amazon FBM. I sold one item on eBay. That item was a liquidation item. I purchased it. I thought it was something. It was actually something else. And so I purchased it and ended up still selling it for a profit on eBay. Or at least I think it's pretty close to a profit. And then I sold 2 items on Walmart. So yeah, so I'm going to go find those items. The first item I'm finding is a video game controller, and that's in bin L. Got it. This one took like 5 months to sell. It's like some digital pen thing. I sold 4 of them. They're like bamboo ink, 𝗦cie𝗰𝗶𝗹 pens. The video game controller is like $30 profit. The 4 pens total were around $75 profit, but they took a long time to sell. The next one is a thermometer. I bought way too much of this item about 10 months ago. And so this one's going to be -5 profit. So the next one is a liquidation item in bin E. So the title is I sold 1,463 today, and the goal actually is to have this number actually go down because I'm using a prep center for FBM as well. So basically the stuff that's still selling from home is stuff that's taken a long time to sell, or like just the remainders of stuff that I have to list. And so eventually the purpose is to not be selling as much from home. But for now, I figured I'd make videos at least a little bit about it because I am still shipping stuff every single day. But the next item is a undersink water filtration system. So found that. That one was like 60 profit. The next one is a heart rate monitor, which I found already. Then the next one is a Fitbit. I'm kind of over Fitbits at this point. I'm trying to sell through. The return rate has been pretty high. And then the next one is a scanner. And then I'm going to find one of my Walmart items. It was a docking station. Found it. And then there was another one that it looks like I might have to cancel the order on Walmart because I don't know where it is. So I'm going to go ahead and start to ship the Amazon items. So usually with the FBM items, I like to find them all like this. And then what I do is unfortunately, I can't share my screen, but I like to get them all in a bulk shipment. So you can just select every order here, and then you can kind of order them out on the table the way that the label is going to print. And you can buy all the shipping and do all the weighing and all that at the same time. So now I'm going to order these. And just sending a quick message. We got Rogue in the chat. Hello, good to see you. Welcome. If you're just getting here, we are shipping some Amazon FBM items. And basically, There was about 14 of them. A couple Walmart sales as well. Oh, we got Victor. What's up? Victor, what's up, Seth? Do you expect a bump in sales for Prime Day? You know, I honestly don't think a ton about Prime Day, but let's see, when is Prime Day? Oh, the 16th through the 17th. Yeah. You know, I don't really know. I think it's gonna come down to like my inventory quality, as always. I think. What about you? Do you think you expect a bump in sales? And we got, I don't even know how to say your name. 𝗦cije𝗰𝗶𝗹. Yo, oh, it's 𝗦𝗦. Sweet. I'm just gonna call you 𝗦𝗦 then, because that's so much easier to say. 4 years on Amazon. Never put thought to Prime Day. I don't really do deals or discounts, so irrelevant to me. There probably will be a bump though. I think just because more people are just going to be on Amazon, so like your stuff that's not discounted much is probably just going to sell a little bit more. Victor tends to get a slight bump. ChatGPT generated it. I've been using ChatGPT for like data stuff for bookkeeping, which has been nice. I think it'll be a slight bump. I feel like I remember last Prime Day, I had some really nice sales day, but I also felt like my inventory quality was good. So we'll see. I would be on top of your repricing that day for sure. Isn't Prime Day like twice a year? Yeah, they do it maybe. I mean, I feel like they probably want to do it. They want to do it more because they see that it gets them more sales. I got to think about how to put this camera so that I can actually ship and also be on stream here. I might just do it like this. And I'm just going to be throwing stuff into poly bags. Boy, oh boy. Let's see. Actually, I want to. Usually what's best for me actually is if I print the labels first, put the labels next to the outside items. I'm curious how 𝗦𝗦 does this because he does a lot of FBM. But I'll often like throw my items out on the table and then I'll print the shipping labels and kind of like put them with the item and then I polybag everything. That way I don't have to I know what item everything is. Got to position the items so we can see all the replens. Exactly. We have to have a healthy balance here. But unfortunately, all this stuff at home is kind of my worst stuff because I'm using a prep center now. So probably actually wouldn't be the end of the world. But yeah, I got to buy this shipping. Trying to get it so that the stuff at home sells through and then it's just prep center stuff because it's so much better using a prep center. I'm curious for you guys, if you guys have a situation where you can pay like $1 more to get it there a day faster and you have enough profit on the item, do you do that? For anyone who FBMs, I'll sometimes do that. Kind of depends. I found that if I do that, it will, I've seen like less issues with items like that, because at least like the customer gets it faster than they expected. And that kind of sets it out on the right foot there, which is a good thing. And then if they get it and it doesn't work, then they're only mad about one thing. Oh, we got a couple people here. Do you use a listing software? I use Inventory Lab to list. It is good enough. It's nice because it's entered into my numbers. So like my buy costs, I don't have to do anything different there. We got 𝗦cie𝗰𝗶𝗶 saying, I print packing slips and stick them on the boxes as I pack, then just match the shipping label accordingly. Interesting. Yo, Shay, aren't you working? Yep. I might have to try that. Can I just print packing? Oh, print packing slip. Oh, I've never tried that before. I might try that. I might try that right now. Muzzramp says, most of the time I print all the labels. If I shipped it previously, the data is saved for dimensions, which is great. And then you write on the back of the label what it is. Goodness, I can't believe that there's definitely a better way for me to be doing this. We got Blaine in the chat. Hey, Seth, good to see you, Blaine. Long time no see. For smaller items, if it's less than $1, I'll pay for faster shipping if it's an option. Yeah, I think it's good to, it's just like, that's a pretty easy way to just make it better for people. When I had hundreds of orders a day, I used ShipStation, made it a little more organized. Yeah, it gets super, if you have that many orders a day, it's like chaos. I feel like for me, I got to do like 3 to 5 at a time. For your eBay purchases, do you snipe auctions? I do. I snipe books all the time. eBay auctions are terrible unless it's a super high demand item. And there's lots of slow moving items that get put on auction, and there's just not enough. Like, bro, that item's not going to sell for top dollar in 7 days. It's a 1.5 million rank book, or like a 400K like home and kitchen item. So I'm going to try that print packing slip thing once I get all these things weighed. $13 ounces. Okay. I've never printed packing slips before. So I got to change my printer settings. We'll see how that works. Oh, like, why isn't my printer working? Oh, it's not plugged in. Maybe it's the user. It was across like 20 to 30 SKUs, so it wasn't too bad, just super low ASP. Yeah, so it's like the type of stuff that you bought like 20, 30, 40 of something. Those items are great. I've gotten stuff for $1 plus shipping that sells for $1.30. That's a beautiful, beautiful thing. I think my best like ROI snipe is I got something for, I think it was, oh my gosh, my printer ran out of paper. Bunch of fun. Killjoy. I got something, I think it was like $9.87 and it sold for like $200. It was like this like property surveillance camera thing. And it sold like the next day that it got checked in. I was like, I wish I could just do that every time. Usually you can just snipe it for like a good ROI though. Like usually it's not that dramatic. Like you can't build your business off of that. I mean, you can sell like $2K a month, all snipes. I bet Victor gets some nice snipes. Low key though, if I was doing Victor's business model, I would almost want to just just buy from Amazon, because part of the reason I would do that business model is because I would want to have all Amazon invoices to quench my fear of getting suspended, even though it's not going to happen. But I feel like I would just be like, yeah, no eBay. But eBay is so much better for prices, that's for sure. Sounds like you sell a lot of books. Do you? Is this a joke? Shay, he made 𝗦cie𝗰𝗶𝗹. That's banter. Oh, that's hilarious. That's a good one. Blaine says sniping calculators is a good strategy. Sometimes they don't work though. Yep. Well, yeah, if you put it's for parts. Well, a lot of people will sell stuff for parts, but they just didn't test, you know? So there's that. All right, Shay. So here's my packing slips. I'm trying it out today. It's nice that it says on the label what it is. But I still gotta tear each label and put it down there. Worth a shot. I've been sticking with high rank stuff. That was a good laugh. Have you ever used 𝗦cie𝗰𝗶𝗹? Yeah, it's much safer, but eBay has better prices. Yeah, and especially if you combine it with auctions too, because eBay auctions are just like bad for the most part. Oh, that's rich though. That's rich. It's a very, very helpful comment. He wants them to use a good software like 𝗦cie𝗰𝗶𝗹. Victor has indeed thought of that. Let's see the filter. We got Rake and Profit in the house. What's good? The FBM master, checkmate flips. Rake and Profit just missed the joke. It was Victor was in the chat talking about selling books, and Shay says, "Sounds like you sell a lot of books. Do you use BookMine or have you tried it?" Even Steve's in the house for the, well, it's not even early morning East Coast. For me, it's early morning. It's 9 a.m. here. Dang, Seth made it to celebrity status on the interwebs. Yeah, Victor, Shay was being very helpful, trying to help Victor source some books. Raken is saying, how are you sourcing most of your FBM flips nowadays? It's been FlipMine. It's been a lot of replenishing, just like manual sourcing our recent orders. And then the replen catcher has been really helpful as well. Probably those three are the main ways. What about you, Steve? I feel like your team probably does like a combination of, here, I can probably at this point, I can change where the computer is. Because I'm trying this new method of printing packing slips. I'm not sure if I like it, but I really like the idea. Because now when I print the labels, I can just stick them, which will be good. But yeah, you guys are probably still doing FlipMine and replen catcher, Steve. Yeah, we do a combination of those three as well. Yeah, this is a great tip. Yeah, it's a very good software. It's like the simplest software, but it's really good. I've never done this this packing slip method before, and I am very lost. So I didn't do the order right, and now I got to print my labels as well. I'm trying it. Be back soon. Got to jump on a meeting. Good to see you. Yeah, that's basically free. Yeah, it's a high value software. Like your return on investment, you just snipe one thing and you pay for it like 10 times over. All right, so let's print some labels. By shipping. $55 of shipping. Not too bad, actually. You're already done slapping those packing labels on. See, it's not that bad. He says, bro. Bro, what? Shay's back from his, probably from like a work meeting or something. Sounds like a 56K modem. It is. So my Dymo has a love note from my wife with an ice cream cone, but it is a Dymo 4XL. Straight out of 2018. That printer just sounds like money. Money. Printing all the schmeckles. Shay, so do you you stick the packing labels on, and then you also stick on the labels. Is that what you do? I think it was good to try it that way. Skill series. What is going on? Printer just sounds like money. Yeah, I just slap it on top of it. Well, I'm probably doing something wrong with the whole system, but I think if I order it out a specific way, it usually ends up working a little bit better. But sometimes you have to try something new in order to find something that actually works better. To this day, I had never printed packing slips before. Like, never done that. So I feel very privileged to have had a new experience like that. What am I doing, though? I'm like so discombobulated right now. What's going on? All right, now we can get the computer over here. And I can polybag stuff. Been doing 𝗦_𝗶 for 3 months. It's the best model in my opinion. Curious why you think it's the best model. I mean, I obviously think it's the best model because that's what I do. I honestly think FBM 𝗦_𝗶 is the best model, at least for me anyways, because you can combine high ROI, you can combine your inventory is not at Amazon, so like your suspension risk is it's not as big of a deal if you get suspended like while scaling. So really you're just risking your payout, which is at this point, like I could lose my payout and it would be a bummer, but it would be like fine. And there's a lot of really good deals. When you go to tape something and then there's a freaking hair on the tape and you put it on the poly bag, I'm literally like sitting here so that there's no hair on my sweater so that it doesn't get on my poly bags. But like, obviously, like if I want to do like 30, 40, 50K profits a month, which is what I am pushing towards, me shipping all these packages is like not a great long-term solution, which is why I'm delegating to a prep center more and more. Like the title is I sold 1,400 worth of inventory, but this is only from home. So like I want that number to go down. Because like honestly, I don't love shipping. Like it's not my favorite. And it's not as scalable either. Like it's okay. It's kind of mindless and fun, but like it's a good thing to throw a podcast onto. But like if you're doing like a certain amount of profit a month and you kind of know what to do and you can let go of control to a prep center, like that's a great thing. Whether it's for FBA or FBM, you can definitely do FBA as well, but it's just nice to not have shipping and listing being a big part of what I'm doing. I haven't looked at the chat for like 5 minutes. Let's see. We got all the people who trust no one in the chat. I'm so sorry, guys. Everyone's been traumatized by freaking Amazon. Like, it's like super frustrating because it's like it's like, how are we supposed to supply these products that people obviously want with an invoice? Like they're from freaking 2016. Like there's no invoice. Which is why, honestly, that like nothing ever happens because I don't think they enforce those items as hard. Okay. So let's see. People were saying, I don't trust Amazon. I only do FBM. Yeah. You gotta like understand when to trust people and when not to. For me, I'm just over FBA. Like I just don't want to. Maybe it'll change. I'll get to a point where I can just like use 50K and that's like 10% of my net worth and I'll risk it at FBA. But I'm not really there right now. 𝗦cie𝗰𝗶𝗹 says less time consuming, refunds last longer, much higher ASP, higher profit margin, easy to FBM. Yeah, a lot of really good reasons for this. He doesn't keep his inventory at FBA either. So I looked at the inventory lab valuation yesterday, and my buy cost for FBA is $927. Like I've been selling on Amazon for 3 years now, and like I haven't had under $1,000 at FBA for like years. Like that feels good. Like under $1,000 at FBA, and for some reason I like had the urge to go hard with FBA books for like a week. So most of them are books because it's like 7K in potential sales. Like if you flip through Inventory Lab, it'll show you what 𝗦cie𝗰𝗶 and probably most of the people already in the chat know this. It's mostly for the people in the replay, but it's like 7K potential sales. So yeah, most of those are books. It just feels good to have less FBA. Like if I were to get suspended, I could list all this stuff on Walmart, or most of it. I'd have to get ungated in a few things, which is weird. But or just get another Amazon account. Let's see here. Just had a section 3 and it wasn't that bad because I had no inventory held up. Sold some stuff on eBay to get some capital back in the meantime, and I was good. Yeah. I think it was pretty scalable when I was heavy into FBA. At a prepper come every day and do 4 or 5 hours and ship everything for me. Yeah, I'm talking about FBM. I haven't seen Section 3s on old discontinued stuff. It's mostly new low rank stuff. I have like 90 buy cost in FBA, usually stuff that randomly pops up in Stranded that I have shipped 1 to 2 years ago. Nice. For some reason, when you said 90, I'm like, oh, he's got 90K in FBA. Rip. And then Victor's saying Amazon suspensions are the main reason why I don't scale too high. Yeah, it's like this interesting ecosystem of like, I think like a lot of us could scale higher, but it's like, is it really, yeah, it's like you have to like sit down and like look at your like net worth and financial situation and be like, okay, yeah, I'm willing to risk another 10% of my net worth in Amazon. So like obviously there's different solutions to that. You could FBM so that there's less of your inventory at Amazon. You can lean into social media some more. Like there's other revenue streams and business models besides Amazon. Like you just got to help people somehow. And Victor is retired anyways, so he's doing great. I'll be there soon. Except I'm going to obviously keep working like you are. Because work is good. God created us human beings to work. And get on my soapbox here. But then also to rest as well. So like why does somebody from West Palm Beach need a scanner from 2017? I don't know. But I'll help them. Shay says, crazy that stuff pops in Stranded from years ago. That's just the reason I don't trust Amazon. Yeah, so like that type of trust, I'm actually okay with. Because that's just like, at some point, usually your stuff turns up. Although your cash flow on certain items might be really bad. I just don't want to lose like if I'm doing like, so like right now for my FBM inventory, my buy cost is $74,000. So if I were to get suspended with $74,000 of buy cost at FBA as opposed to FBM, like that's pretty angering. Like thankfully I'm not like these guys with like the 100K Amex. Like I'm not leveraged at all, but so like that's a lot of money to like just lose because Amazon's like, oh, you don't have invoices. Like I didn't have invoices for. It's just like there's not invoices for these like discontinued items, and I'm not on these 1K rank items either. Do I buy off any other marketplaces than eBay? I used to. And I stopped because it's just streamlined to have it all through eBay. Back in the fall, there was one item, and it was a meat thermometer that was super hot, super selling, super quick, but also like a higher rank because it was discontinued recently. And I think I purchased like $1,000 worth off Mercari. Mercari's risky though, because with Mercari you have 3 days to return it. It's such a janky platform. So you got to be on top of your game if you're buying from Mercari. All right, Amazon sales done. There's opportunity to buy off other places than eBay for sure. 𝗦cie𝗰𝗶𝗹 says, I think Amazon has a sweet spot for revenue to profit. Doing 500K months. I think a seller doing 100K with higher profit can actually net more to themselves in the end. At 500K, you have much more expenses at 500K with VAs, software employees. At 100K months, you can run it pretty lean with the expenses and net more of the profit to yourself. Yeah, I've never really thought of what an eBay to Amazon store at 500K sales a month would even look like. I know my prep center bill would be exorbitant. That would just be a massive expense. Already as it is, I'm writing off 2 to 5K of broken, destroyed inventory every single month. So I would have a massive bill of that. We'd have to have a system to like make sure that stuff gets taken care of easier. I don't really know where the balance is. Because like you could argue like you could just do 150K months and make some more. So I don't know where the line is there. But yeah, I agree with you. I think it would just get super complicated. Victor says, do you only buy new on eBay? I do at this point. Back in 2022, I was doing exclusively used. And that is a viable business model as well. Yeah, there's a guy in my Discord doing probably going to do a 1.5 million in sales this year off just used items, which is pretty cool. So that like he must have less suspension risk as well. Yeah, and so in your book business, you mostly do used or new as well. There's probably good opportunities with both. 𝗦cie𝗰𝗶𝗹 says, I used to buy off 𝗦cie𝗰𝗶𝗹, but it's I rarely check it. Tax exempt took like a month to be approved. The shipping charges are outrageous, and it's such a dead platform that sellers usually forget. Yeah, that was another thing. Yeah, it'll be like listed. It'll be listed months ago, and you'll buy it. Thank you. Say hi to Christiana.
Hi.
She was just having breakfast. Yeah, but people like literally will list stuff and forget. Yeah, and it's just like it's a big pain. I think probably the best argument for a secondary platform would probably be Facebook Marketplace, but I haven't done it enough. I've always been nervous to use a prep center for E to A because you really have to look at the product you're selling to make sure it's new. Yep. But if it makes you feel better, I sold about 700K worth of used items sent to a prep center, and I made money. So I wouldn't suggest it, but I'm just saying like the line is further than you think, if you know what I mean. So it's like you want to balance that, but you can also know like, okay, like you can actually like things can go wrong and you can still make money as well. They like gave me so many of these things. I don't know if you can see it. I have like 20 of these bins because in the fall I was shipping really hard and they just kept giving me bins. Now I don't need this many bins. It's good to have them, I suppose. Let's see. I might as well point over this way a little. You can see my printers in the background. He's got those too. They're super helpful. I used to just put everything in bins, but yeah, those are helpful. So I have just finished Amazon listing, but I still have more shipping to do. Shipping, not listing. So I'm going to go get these outside my door for pickup. I'll be back in just a second, and then we'll do the eBay and Walmart items. So I'll be back once I close all these tabs. All right, now just 3 tabs open. That's good. Victor says, well, there are a few eBay Goodwill stores that offer huge discounts off their entire store, like once every few months. I source a lot of books that way. Yeah, that is, I think I heard Joji talking about that, and that's probably like a super, super good sourcing strategy. Because like these massive booksellers, they just have thousands and thousands of books, and they're just going to throw a massive sale up. Yeah, that's honestly disgusting. That's a beautiful thing. I'll be right back. All right. We are back. My post office must be cheap. I have to use black and yellow totes. You get the fancy totes, Muzzramp. I would love for mine to be black and yellow. Yeah, mine are just like this. Wonder if I can sell these. Should I sell these? Illegal. Blaine says, how is Walmart going for you? Okay, so it's basically, it's a great platform, but it has terrible bookkeeping. So whenever I sell stuff at the end of the month, I sit here with my abacus and I literally subtract, okay, I paid $7.83 for shipping and my buy cost was $58.83 on every single transaction. So it's a really good platform. The software system for it, it's just, people haven't made good softwares for it yet. So it's just like, you could probably just like list a bunch of stuff and then just not be good about your bookkeeping and make some good money. It's just not been a priority for me. Yeah, that sounds very legal. It's illegal. Yeah, it's a good platform. I listed a few things that I had multiple items of. So I had like 8 items, for example. I'd list like 3 on Walmart, so that I could just sell through faster. So I'm doing that stuff selling. I haven't relisted much of anything recently, except for while I was gone in Scotland, I raised everything by $100, just so that stuff wouldn't sell. And one item still sold, which was hilarious. I don't know why it sold. On Amazon, the item was $225. I had it listed for $280 on Walmart because I just hadn't changed it. No, $240. And I raised it to $340 and it sold while I was gone. That was kind of funny. We got Rake and Profit in the house. I'm back, baby, like I never left. Welcome. We have to stop talking about Steve. Now he's back. What's wrong with him being here? Yeah, we were just talking about Walmart. Overall, it's a good platform. Software suite has not been developed yet, that's for sure. But it's a good platform. But now it's time to ship eBay and Walmart. One item on Walmart, I think, is lost. I have no clue where it is. Hear the trash talk. We got Raspy in the house. Yo, long time no see. He's got the iconic profile picture. Love it. So I can show you the eBay sold. It's like this, I don't know, it's this Ryko, like, I don't even know what it is. I thought it was like a toner or something. But I bought it, got a return on FBM, and apparently it's not the same item, so I just sold it on eBay. Yep, so just got to get that shipped out. I listed it for $130, took an offer for $100, like a basic eBay seller that we all send offers to like that. I just wanted it sold, and like that's why you send offers. But it sold in 24 hours, which is lovely. So let's see here. Oh, I've definitely been selling to some drop shippers on some of my liquidation items, because this is the note that they left on the eBay transaction. I'm just going to put it in the chat. When you get this as your eBay transaction, you know that they're drop shipping. Yeah, that's some definite drop shipping shenanigans going on. Good for them. Low key, I sometimes want to drop ship myself. But then they have this level of anxiety about it. I always wanted to just include the invoices anyways and see what happens. Nothing will happen. They'll just get a return from their Amazon customer, and they'll be maybe they'll get suspended. Hopefully not. It probably has to happen thousands of times before anything happens, but just like when you order an item off Amazon and then it comes with an eBay invoice, that's what they're trying to avoid. Like nothing will happen, and you'll probably not even get a return because it's sent to a customer, so they're not going to have time to return it. 1967 is the dimensions. And whoa, buddy. When eBay wants to charge you $38.58 to ship a 13-pound item, you go to Pirate Ship. We are not going to put up with that abuse. We will not. No. There's no way. Like, we will not pay $38 to ship a 13-pound item. I bet you it's going to be like 19 on Pirate Ship. Let's see. So putting the dimensions in Pirate Ship. Let's see here. Cheapest, $18.97. All right. Well, that was a nice little lesson on how to save $19, right? Can I do math? $19? Yeah, don't just print off the eBay. That's fascinating. We will not put up with this abuse. Straight abuse, man. Like, and that's what new sellers have to deal with when you don't have knowledge. They're just like, oh man, shipping's so expensive. How am I ever gonna make any money? Oh my gosh. Knowledge in my basement. Oh my gosh, the eBay tape. Oh, I hate the eBay tape. The eBay tape is terrible. I do not like the eBay tape. All right, go back to orders. Make sure the shipping number is on the transaction so that they don't start a case. Perfect. Now open up Walmart. eBay tape's terrible. eBay shipping on the platform is pricey. Amazon USPS FBM rates are insanely low. I haven't had many problems on Amazon. Yeah, I agree. Yeah, and like the eBay shipping is usually okay. It's just on like weird big items like that, it sometimes is a problem. How are we doing in sales for today? All right, everyone put in the chat what your sales are. It's 9:41 a.m. here. This is my sales for today, if it can ever focus. We are at 826 for sales, 70K. Just came back from Scotland, and I turned off my house. But yeah, for 9:41 a.m., very, very, very pleased. One guy stuck eBay tape over the actual package. It's like, dude, come on. Like, how, like, why did you think that was okay? I turned off my house. Yep, my house was turned off. So I have all these items over here. I'm not going to show it for like too long. I mean, you could just pause, I guess. So I turned off all those items. And then it was just the prep center rolling for about 9 days. A whopping 30. Got the low ASP gang going with the 𝗦𝗠. 𝗦𝗠 was the guy selling like hundreds of items during Q4, like a day. No sales for today yet. Boom. 0. The day's young. The day's young. There will be sales. Prime Day's coming up too. Victor has a boost. Could I just show Walmart? I probably could show Walmart. Let's see. Well, then it's going to show my address, so no, I can't. Although most of you guys probably have my storefront. The real ones probably know my storefront. I got to know all of your guys' storefronts too. So I sold a docking station. This was supposed to sell for more. I might have made a good old $8. Love to see it. That's what happens sometimes. Still got to liquidate it though. So on Walmart, I don't know if any of you guys have turned off my house. I don't know if any of you guys do Walmart, but the way I ship with Walmart is I take their address and I put it into Pirate Ship, and then I paste the label, like the shipping tracking number, back into the Walmart order. So we got this guy right here. Gotta ship it. I love these like semi-padded poly bags. Like I use these for so many orders. It's just so satisfying. Just right in there. And then I sold a Fitbit Charge on Walmart. And I don't know where that is, so I might go looking around in my bins. Hey, 769. Just a Dymo and DVDs. You sell like a big old 4XL, $500 sale. You can have my storefront. I probably 463, 462 so far. Not bad, not bad, not bad. We know Victor's getting the hero ROI on his items too. We know your address just shipped you 3,000. Oh my God. No, I don't want those. I literally have a bunch of free boxes that I thought I was going to use. Like I did the whole, like I took the tips about like how to prepare for Q4, and I got a bunch of shipping supplies, and I ordered a bunch of boxes, and I ended up hating to use them. It was like the priority mail like box or something, and like they were taking a lot of time to use. Like shipping was not efficient, so I literally just have a stack of like 3 feet worth of them in my garage. Like I don't know where to get rid of them. Like what am I going to do with these? Like I'm not going to use them. I'm not going to add another minute to each unit that I ship because of this. But that would be awful. Just reseller cyberbullying. Just get someone's storefront and just keep sending them shipping supplies. That's awful. Oh, that's a terrible idea. Oh, that's awful. You could do that too. Just destroy your competition. Just keep sending them stuff. I don't know. That's got to be illegal at some point. the cyberbullying between teenage girls and 20 and 30 something resellers in 2024 is very different. Equally as effective. All right, we bought the shipping. Print the label with my 56K modem. Yeah. I don't know why my 4XL is still working. I think I've had it for 4 years. I have unjammed a lot of jams, though, that's for sure. That is UPS. All right, so that item is shipped once I stick the label on. Let's see here. Enjoy. Terrible. eBay sellers are notorious for abusing these free supplies. I get so many boxes with free bubble mailer stuffed in it. It's good. It's a good bubble wrap. You're not supposed to do that, but yeah. Should just all target someone. Just send them like the maximum amount of free boxes possible. Terrible. I'm at work right now. How's your VA doing? And how do you live with only one monitor? Because I like carrying my laptop all around to different places of the house. So like, I'll bring honestly, I've thought about buying another laptop for just downstairs. That way I don't have to carry my laptop somewhere. But like I'll source at the kitchen table. I'll source up at my desk. Yeah, I don't know. It's let's get my tape measure out. Yeah, I don't know. It's like 14 inches. What are the specs on my laptop? I don't even know. How do I look that up? I don't think I care enough. But yeah, it's a pretty big laptop. It's like a pretty chunky laptop. It's a gaming laptop because I wanted it to be able to deal with tons of tabs and go fast. I think I also never got used to multiple screens as well. How many G-forces? I don't even know. How many G-forces? How do I find out? Seth just described a huge first world problem, buying another laptop because carrying a laptop is work. Need a computer in every room. Yeah, you kind of just yeah, it's a major first world problem. It's like if I can save, I don't know, at some point you do the math and it's like if I take another trip all the way upstairs and downstairs because I can't carry my drinks and my laptop and like a plate, it's just so stupid. At some point, it almost is worth it. Probably not, though. Okay, so last order here. Well, real quick, there's basically an order on Walmart that I don't know if I'm going to be able to find. I don't know where it is. That's what happens when you have a bin system and like you're a mediocre shipper. But I have 2 other items I want to make sure go out today, so I want to put them out on the porch. I'll be back. Did you cut your lip on the tape gun? No, I got a cold sore on the way back from Scotland. I pulled an all-nighter. Very, very tired. Still recovering. At that point, you need to hire a butler for the house. Sometimes you think about it like, sometimes you want to. I don't think it would be worth it, but if you start to think about that level of efficiency, you should just hire a butler and like have someone clean and do dishes and like do my laundry and et cetera, et cetera. All right, so we got a Fitbit Charge 3. I think I have a pretty high return rate on this item. I'm just trying to sell through. We sold it though, and then I'm looking in my replen tracker, and I don't know where this item is. So I'm going to look around in some of my bins, see if we can find it. So yeah, let's see if we can find this item. It'd be great to sell it. But if I don't actually have it, we got to cancel the order. Muzzramp says, I like the gurus that try to explain it's better to cook food because of the ROI on the time. I'll see you hopping off. All right, good to have you. Take care. We'll probably be ending this pretty soon because we've been going for quite a while. Yeah, it's an interesting argument. It probably works at some point. But yeah, let's see if I can find this. I searched one section and have not found it. So we'll see if it's here. All right, looks like we're canceling this order. We got Rake and Profit. You're the man. We got Steve in the chat. Yep. So, So this item that we sold on Walmart, we are canceling because it is not here. That's how it goes sometimes. But yeah, let's see. So we'll cancel this order. It's kind of been fun streaming while shipping items. It's just made it more fun. Let's see here. So how do I cancel this? I can just refund them. Oh, yeah. Or I could let it time out. But yeah, let's see. Once I cancel this, probably the plan for the day is definitely going to do something not reselling related for a little while. I might read, have coffee, maybe some breakfast pretty soon here. And then I might source for a while. Kind of like this is the first day I've been caught up since coming back from Scotland. So got to kind of figure out like what the schedule is going to be like. But yeah, we've canceled that order. Thank you to everyone who's watched. If you watched the replay this far, you are the best. But yeah, hopefully this was helpful. I'll be doing these more often. So if you have questions or if you just want to hang out and have something to do while you list and ship, hopefully this is helpful. Have a great rest of the day, guys, and take care.